Hello, my Dark Side Collective. So it's time for your no hashtag collective reading. Okay, these are collective. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I have split some of my viewers into collective. So we have the light side, the dark side, and the spicy side. I already did the lighter and spicy earlier on this week. Easiest way to find those is if you go to the my YouTube channel, link in the link tree. And I've got playlists for those. So if it doesn't resonate, feel free to hop along there or just scroll down a bit on my TikTok. They're on there as well. So these are collective. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And we'll see what the advice is for Team Black. Just to remind you, I'm going to be live quite a lot more. I'm on the ascent to 10,000. So if you don't follow me, give me a follow and you will get notified when I'm live next. I'm going to be on and off today, which is Friday, and then over the weekend as well. Right, okay, so changes coming in for the dark side. So the first card is the World card in the upright position. So the World card's the last of the major arcanas. It means big cycle complete. So it's the end of a long-term relationship, career, friendship, family dynamic, or belief system about yourself. Now, the good news is it's in the upright position, so you understand that this has gone as far as it can do, and it's time to start closing it down. Now, whatever that is, it relates to parting of the ways of some sort, breaking some kind of contract, potentially. So we've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. So we often call this the 1111 card, okay? Make a wish. Wands relate to fire, we generally talk about taking some kind of action. Now, the reason why I go down breaking a contract is because other readers often attribute this to engagement or marriage. Now, marriage is some kind of contract, you know, legally binding contract. Doesn't have to be that. So when it's in the reverse position, we're talking about that coming to an end. It could also indicate, you know, you're closing down the cycle because what you're wishing for, it won't come in, okay? We've then got the Six of Wands, Wands fire action, okay? Story of this card is there's some great war going off. This clan or village, they've been out to a local battle, they've won, they've returned back to the village, they're celebrating. They know the greater war is yet to be won because it's only six, it's only ticked over halfway through the cycle. But they also know by celebrating, it boosts morale of the troops. So yeah, whatever this cycle is, whatever this kind of thing that hasn't worked out, you're going to be celebrating it. The first thing that kind of came to my mind, and like I said, this is collective, so it's just an example, is it could be somebody who's going through a divorce and they finally get the paperwork through or something along those lines. Let's continue. Right, okay, we've then got the Three of Swords in the reverse position. Swords, where we think words we use. Upright position, heartbreak card. Okay, we flip that round. The swords are going to start coming out, okay, and we're going to get some relief. Starting to release and move on. Now, although it's the heartbreak card, swords is the way we think about it. So it's a lot of mental torment, mental pain that you've been carrying with. And because you're breaking this cycle, you're breaking this contract, that's when you're going to get your release. We've then got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. Pentacles, money, finance, and non-financial wealth. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else. Now, I'm going to say this is the person, the whole one person that I'm reading for. Yeah, I'm going to say this is yourselves. Queens are feminine energy, just to be clear, we're talking about energy, not gender. So you can be a man, a woman, somebody non-binary. Okay, my default is feminine energy. Basically means we're nurturers, okay? Masculine energies are kind of leaders and drivers, okay? Put it that way. Providers, stuff like that. Go-getters. Right, okay. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. She's kind, she's caring, she's loving, she's devoted, she's very motherly, she's cradling the pentacle like a baby. Now, this is the only queen where I say it can be better in the reverse because she's pulling back that energy. So the example I give for this is if you imagine this queen's got some teenage kids, they're 17, 18, they're sat on their arse all day, they're not going to college, they're not going to work, and mummy dearest is running around, picking up their dirty keks, making their tea for them, bringing them drinks while they sit online playing Xbox all day. At some point, mummy dearest needs to cut the apron strings and go, enough. Off you pop. You're old enough now to support yourself. Okay, she's pulling back the energy for herself. So that's a good thing. Right, overall outcome card. Knight of Swords. Swords are where we think words we use. Okay, now knights don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens, more so than the pages, but they're more about forward motion. Now, this knight's really coming in fast, okay, because it's about communication. It can indicate either expressing yourself without overly thinking about it or news coming in fast, okay. Obstacles or blockages that you'll be facing. The Magician. Okay, the Magician. Very positive, powerful manifestation card. Okay, now the problem is we can positively and negatively manifest a situation. The universe is got the old ear trumpet out and is listening to you at the moment. So I would just say be very, very careful about the words that you are using and what you're putting out to the universe during this time. It's something to do with this. Okay, now what that is, I don't know. It could be good news, it could be bad news. So just be really careful with the words that you're using during this time, because words are magic, remember. We call it spelling for a reason. Right, final card, removing any blockages. The Moon in the reverse. Okay, so the Moon card for me talks about the unknowns. It's when we feel like something off and we can't put our finger on it, or we're looking for pieces of the jigsaw puzzle and they're always missing. In the upright position, no point looking. Okay, it's not done cooking yet. There's something else that needs to play out in the background, or some work you need to do on yourself. In the reverse position, it's, well, the advice of the cards is saying that you're going to get some answers. Okay, now these answers often come through in our dreams, hence the moon, and it'll come from one of three places. Either something in your unconscious gets unlocked and you go, right, get it now, that's why I always do that, that's why I behave in that way, or it's a message from spirit or the universe. Now, whenever I see this card, I say, keep a dream journal. Start keeping a dream journal. Because when these messages come through, they will be vivid, but they'll be weird. Okay, they'll be weird and cryptic, and it can take a bit of time to work out. And unfortunately, the human mind likes to forget bits, add bits, plaster bits, blah, blah, blah. So if you can get it down as accurately as possible, that will make life a hell of a lot easier. So just have faith that you will get some answers. Don't start chucking curses and putting things out there and blah, because like I said, the universe has got its ear trumpet out because it's seeing how you navigate this next test. So it's almost like you're closing down the cycle, you're moving on, you're feeling happy, you're pulling back your energy, and then all of a sudden some news comes in, and that is another test. So just tread very carefully. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Once more in-depth private reading, link tree in the bio, recorded ones starting from 10-minute tarot at £10. Until next time, Dark Side.